One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Demon Deacons will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Facing a 3rd and long.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia. Getting ready for the extra point after the first to score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands. It's Courtney. Bulldozes his way through. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it.
There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Ennis. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Wake Forest offense will take the field for the first time. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Rides the back and leads it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB Singh. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
That's caught. It's Hernandez. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays thrown.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Wake! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. That's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Makes the grab on 3rd. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
quick completion to the right. At 45 on its way. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Looking for a crease to the left. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Morris. Finds the tight end. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
What's up, Max?
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football. But when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Oh, he's got a big run here, guys. A spin and slide.
And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Brother, year 1 undefeated still.
The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. This is our toughest test so far.
Some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Man, he just makes it look so easy.
What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Man. Yeah, they scared me. They scored. They were up 14-7. I was like, God, it's going to be a game. But we just got done beating Florida State 37-13 in Florida State.
A couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Syracuse. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. With the catch, it's Harris. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh, my God.
Crosses the 45. And they don't drag
Big
it down
run.
until he gets all the way to the
Oh, yeah, with Hawaii? How's it going on that, man?
And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 35. There he goes.
I tell you what, their running game is really good. Holy crap.
Good run and a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
God, 87.
Red zone here on second
That's a
down.
good rating there, buddy. Tell you, future star.
He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
They'll get him stopped
Oh,
just short of the end
my
zone. They're in
God.
business here with
I
the
thought for
first
sure I
down.
had him on that screen.
Plays like that, but
Oh,
just
nice,
a
Max.
second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll go with the quick touch.
Man, they ran the same play.
Now Virginia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he added the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there.
You want a real challenge, pick Texas.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes.
All right,
so they
we're
were on the
driving
same
now.
page. They both knew it was zone. And they
Yeah, for sure.
executed that
Just
perfectly.
pick a real good team. At least give you a chance at a national title, or at least the playoff.
Some indecision in my head, and look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10 easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
Yeah, it's definitely a good measuring stick.
Example of not
start the year for sure.
Where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows.
Yeah, you want to definitely mix a couple of tough ones in there.
Soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Here's a heat. Makes the grab.
Wow, what a dot.
But it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. They'll use a timeout.
You know, it's funny, I don't pass much, so I barely get to see him throw it like this.
In the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes.
Oh my gosh, no timeouts. Shoot.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center.
All right, buddy, got you, man.
The Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially... Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And the quarterback runs
oh, man.
down he goes.
I couldn't get away.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game already. Over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The sure hands, it's Ennis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Morris. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
Into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
3rd down coming up after the completion. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney.
All right, good stop defense.
To the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to... Their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground.
All right, we got to keep it going. RPOs are actually working. I know they don't seem like it, but play by play.
Among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They're going to ride this running back. These little gains.
Right, Claiborne crosses 100. Good to see that. He's been hurt the last few weeks.
Very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Caught close to the marker. It's Mays. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Caught in the backfield. It's made.
That didn't work.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Rides the back on the option to give. Knocked down.
I swear, sometimes my button doesn't react.
Get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it.
Oh,
you need to be
great blitz call
on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ennis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him.
There we go. Pass rush finally gets in there, guys.
Wrapped up at the 28.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw. Finds his man. It's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be
great pass defense. Oh man,
now it's 4th down.
This has been a good defensive game, this one.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Red pass, it's complete. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves her on the option. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that sucker to the ground.
And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He took a hit.
Dang.
He couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He gets it up to the 34.
Welcome back, man. It's been a defensive struggle in here.
Action on 1st down.
There we go.
And they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
It's been
The defense just simply not
a stalemate for both offenses in the second half, dude. This has been one of the funnest games I've played in a while.
Their ears pinned back.
And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up. And
Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go, defense. There we go. We needed that.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the 4th quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
Lardarius Webb Jr. comes up with a big turnover.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order
Try to
do that,
open it up a little bit with the dagger play. Like the comeback route. Let's see how it goes here.
Force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
I was going to run it, but didn't have enough speed.
A little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, they stopped me again.
Have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
And it's right down the boulevard. And they've regained the lead.
Yeah, I know. I definitely needed a touchdown. This Virginia defense is, they've came up really big in the second half.
That young man credit, getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
There we go. Defense coming up big.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. And the
Nice. Not getting at this half, buddy.
All on that play.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Under fire. It's complete to the right.
There we go.
37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Grab behind the line. It's Hernandez. Turning it on. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. It'll be
man.
tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls in.
Coffin corner? Almost.
But the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this run.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He'll do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Caught near the sticks. It's Courtney. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Dropping back, it's Morris. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Chandler Morris is hurt.
We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Oh, what a move to get open. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone, using the quick game.
Oh, my gosh. That's not good. Meant to put a zone defense on, and of course, they run the freaking wheel route.
Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
Yeah, for sure. No choice here.
Ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
I want to set them up that one. I want to see when we can get here.
Second they can to try to rally here late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Makes the catch. It's Carney. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Yeah, I freaking missed him. I noticed after the fact I threw the ball.
But they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
That's something as a defense you got to be prepared for. In a 2-minute situation like this, you know they're going to try to throw the football to the sidelines and get guys out of bounds. So you got to have outside leverage, or you need zone defense to help out and try to bracket guys on these outbreaking routes.
Good timing on the quick out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hernandez. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Clark. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Oh, my God. Oh, that close.
Better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take
it's okay.
You internalize it and you get upset.
Oh, man.
The goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.